Hello, family. Welcome to the podcast. Today, I want to talk to you guys about why a $9.99 digital product outsell a $1,000 course right now. All right. When a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs want to price their product, they usually get very confused or they make a huge mistake. Now, this mistake is overpricing, under deliver. If you overprice and you underdeliver, you're going to have a huge problem. What problem is that? The problem is you're going to lose clients. And this is something you don't want to do in business. You do not want to lose clients. You want to underprice, overdeliver, so you can gain more clients. Now, what is a client? A client is not a customer. A client is someone who understands your authority in the field, authority in the niche, and understand that you can deliver what it is that you say you can deliver, because they've tested and they understand that you can do it because you always over deliver. They trust that you can do that specific thing. That's a client. And so if you price your product, for example, at $9.99, right? You give the client a chance to test your delivery, to test what it is that you're selling, to test your service, to see if it's worth it. That's why you should always have a $9.99 product, a $19.99 product, just a product. Now, it could be a little bit more, but something that you can easily over deliver on, just to show the client what you can do. Because charging $100 or even $1,000 require authority. And if you just starting, do not make the mistake of overcharging, because you do not have any authority yet. You don't have anybody you've trained yet. Matter of fact, you have to start free by giving a lot of the things you do for free, okay, while you charge a little bit of money for some extras. And when you get a chance to talk to someone who've purchased your product, or to give them the product that they've just purchased, make sure it's amazing and make sure that you over deliver. Now, a $9.99 product can outperform a $1,000 product. If it's money that you're looking to make, you can absolutely make way more money with a $9.99 product, because it's in its only product. Now, what is in its only product? Now, I don't know if you ever been to like a superstore or maybe online where you see only $9.99, or you see only $19.99, or you see only $49.99. What's going on is that the owner of the store recognized that that product is worth way more than its price. And so they feel like they're giving you a deal. And that's how you should always feel when you pricing your product. When you're putting a price on your product, it should always make you feel like you're giving out something. You giving out a deal to your client. And your client should also feel the same way. It's like, it's only $9.99. Wait a minute. You're giving all of this for $9.99? Sign me up. Okay? Now, you do not start a business to get super rich. You start a business so you can stop working a day job. Now, becoming super rich only follow after. Okay? So that's why even if you start with something small, if you over delivering, it can do that job. It can take you out of your 9 to 5 very easily. Okay? Now, if you have a $9.99 product, we can round it to a $10 product, right? In 2026, most people who are working a day job now, the average salary is about $2,100 a month, right? That's in 2026. Now, I don't know how much it's going to be later on, but in 2026, that's how much it is, right? Now, if you have a $9.99 product, let's round it up to $10. You would only need to sell about 250 of them to make way more than your current job can pay you every month. 250, if we round it up to $10, would be $2,500, right? Now I understand some people we make way more than that, but you have to understand this is the average. This is the average minimum salary. It's not even minimum, because some people will make way less than this in 2026. All right. Now another reason why it's great for you to give a deal when you're first starting, by lowering the price and making your clients feel like you're giving them a deal, is because you sell more. Now this is a price that your client doesn't have to think twice about. They'll pay it, see what it is that you are delivering. Your job is to actually make sure you deliver. Okay. Now I have a course in TeleMoi where I only offer it for $19.99. It's only $19.99. I understand that I could have charged $300 for this, because I go live, I teach you how to market, how to sell. It's an all exclusive, but the main goal of it is to teach you how to introduce your business to the right person, to the right people at the right time, using the right system. What do I mean by that? See, just like when you're introducing yourself to a girl that you like, right? If you do it at the wrong time, or if you introduce yourself to the wrong girl, you will never get her number. It's the same thing for the client as well. If you over here marketing your product to the wrong people using the wrong platform, you're gonna make it very hard on yourself. For example, some product or some services is great for YouTube, while some product you better off doing it on TikTok. And these platforms does not cross when it comes to marketing the same product. And some product you can use both. And also some product you only have to market them offline using flyers and posters or classify ads. Some of them you only use classify ads. For example, I live here in Toronto. You could use a platform called Kijiji for classify ads, or you could do some classify ads on the newspaper. You see, not all businesses or services should be introduced the same way. And that's why I create this only $19.99 course where it's only $19.99 and you get to learn how to introduce your business the right way so sales can happen without force. Now, I'm not telling you this so I can sell you this course. Okay? What I'm telling you this for is so you understand that it doesn't have to be very expensive and difficult. You can use a platform like TeleMoi, okay, to create a digital course. A lot of people are overlooking their talent. If you know how to sing like a bird, why not create a course for your students to pay you online? You choose how much you want to get paid and just do that as your main job. It doesn't have to be hard and complicated. Business doesn't have to be hard and complicated. And people usually complicate business because they want to get rich from the get-go. When the main job when you start your business for your business to do for you is to relieve you from your 9 to 5. So that's the first step. Then after that, you're going to have enough time, enough energy left for you to work on other things. You have to take things step by step. Now, in this channel, I'm going to have more podcasts that teach you how to sell, that teaches you how to use the internet to start a simple business. Now, simple doesn't mean easy, but very simple. How you can copy and do some of the things that I'm doing, and how everything works. I'm gonna do a lot of this on YouTube for free. Yet if you want to learn some of the things that I'm offering, for a price, you can also join me on TeleMoi. Now remember to always make your product or your service feels like you're giving a deal. You're giving a deal. For example, something you could have charged $300 for, you drop the price down to $9.99 or $19.95. Now that doesn't mean you avoiding high ticket items completely, but you should only do it after you've built enough authority and after you figured out a way that people will get enough value, even more value for that $1,000. Okay? It's like selling an apple. You cannot sell an apple for $100. It's just one apple. You can maybe sell it for 20 cents. Now, if you have an apple to sell right now in 2026, if you're offering it for 10 cents, a lot of people will still buy it from you. It's an apple. But if you bump up the price to $100, nobody will buy it. And so it's the same thing. You are not looking to get rich off of one product or just off of a couple of sales. You'll make sales hard on yourself if you do that. What you're looking to do is to get more clients, help more people get what they need, satisfy them, and help them build, help them dream, help them vision, help them get their goal and their business and their life and their career, whatever it may be, help them get it off the ground. Because it's your talent. If you have a talent, you didn't have to pay, well, maybe you had to train yourself or whatnot, but you can deliver, you can over deliver very easily. Okay? That's pretty much it for today, family. Whether you decide to follow me or not, whether you decide to go join me on TeleMoi or not, we're still going to be family, because my goal is to actually help you with your small business, help you to understand how business works, help you to maybe possibly quit your job one day, not maybe possibly, absolutely, quit your job one day, and with enough knowledge to not perish. All right, that's my goal, to really, really help you guys. And so we're still going to be family. See you next time. All right.